It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I made a YouTube video. I've just been focusing on my own music and trying to put out more songs because that's really what brings me the most joy and what I want to focus on. But I still enjoy doing YouTube and making videos for you guys. And we're going to do a Q&A today. So, I posted this on my Instagram story not too long ago. And we're going to look at some of your questions and we're going to answer them. Alright, question number 1 is from Rachel Breaky. It's from Rachel. And she asks, inspiration for everything in music. I really just love music. That sounds corny, but I really just love music. I hear it in my head all day and I go crazy trying to make it. Brings me more joy than anything, more frustration than anything, but it's just all I think about. I love music too much to not do it, so thank you for the question. Ingrid asks, who is your favorite artist? Right now, Omar Apollo is one of my favorites. Aries, Brockhampton, Rex Orange County, anything by J. Cole or Dreamville. I'm really into Jeremy Zucker right now. Frank Ocean for sure, always. People that don't know me in real life probably don't realize I listen to as much rap as I do. I really love rap. Oliver Tree, Dominic Fike. I really like Lauv right now. I listen to everything. I like a lot of artists. Those are some of them. Mac North asks, do you ever miss Berkeley? I mean, I miss Berkeley. I miss kind of learning about music in all my classes. I miss living in Boston is the main thing. That was just such a cool experience. And I missed a lot of my friends that I had there, but I don't miss it, no, because I feel like I've accomplished more on my own. I feel like that community can be kind of toxic sometimes to like force you into a community of a bunch of people trying to do the same thing as you, and it just becomes very competitive and kind of like, it's kind of all about like one-upsmanship, and it can be really draining creatively and just like in life. But I have lots of fond memories of Boston and of Berkeley, and I always will, but yeah. Mac North also asks, fave movies of all time. My number 1 favorite movie of all time is Good Will Hunting. Star Wars, the original one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, La La Land. I really love La La Land. Whiplash too. I like music movies. Shocker. Yeah, I like a lot of movies. Good Will Hunting is my favorite movie of all time. Amber Rosales, shout out, she's an amazing musician. She asks, how many songs have you written? Too many to count, honestly. I have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of entries on my notes app of like full songs of like lyric ideas, musical ideas. I've got a bunch of like notebooks and journals full of stuff. I really just write down anything that comes to mind, and some of them turn into whole songs, some of them don't, but a lot. Write a lot of songs if you want to be a songwriter. Yo-Yo Mauricio asks, when did you start learning guitar, and who are your guitar influences, inspiration? Thank you. So I first started learning guitar when I was like 8, 9? Hold up. So this is 10-year-old Alec learning guitar at the School of Rock, which was uneventful. So yeah, I've been playing since I was really little, but I kind of just stopped for a while and wasn't that into it, and kind of like probably my junior year of high school, I really kind of rediscovered music, and I kind of found this like passion for it, and I really just wanted to learn a lot, so I've been intensely playing guitar for like 2-3 years. But the first time I picked up a guitar was like 10 years ago. Who are your guitar influences, inspiration? In straight up guitar, I love like blues guitar, jazz guitar. My favorite guitarist is probably B.B. King. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love John Mayer. He's phenomenal. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Hendrix. I really love Wes Montgomery too for like straight up jazz stuff. But I'm really influenced just in terms of like pop music by really simple stuff by say like Jeremy Zucker or Lauv, like the way they use guitars in terms of like songwriting in kind of a simplistic way. I like that stuff a lot too, so. Anise Hunters asks, why are you a ginger? Wheaton Bailey, what are your career plans, or are you just playing it day by day? I kind of have a little bit of both, I guess. My career plan is to make a living off of music. I want it to be my career, I want it to be my life. I want to be able to support myself with music. But ultimately, I'm just living day by day, just trying to make things work. I just enjoy creating, I enjoy making music, and we'll see where it goes. That's where I'm at. Sebastian, how do you stay motivated when you feel like your hard work lacks results? I struggle with that a lot. I have a lot of like, I guess you would call creative slumps where like I make something really good, like I'll make Scared or I'll make Too Broken, I'll be really happy with it, and then I'll go a month and I feel like I'm just striking out and I make 100 bad songs. And I think what I try to keep in mind and what's gotten me through all those creative slumps and kind of low points you gotta be okay with failing. You gotta be okay with making like a really bad series of songs, because every time you make a bad song, you learn something from it. Every time you fail in life, you learn something from it, and you gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with knowing that every time you sit down to write a song or to do anything creative, especially, like, you have to be ready and willing to fail to get better. So that's how I stay motivated if I feel like my work is lacking results, is I kind of trust that it'll get better in the long run and that I'm learning stuff throughout all the failures. So shout out Fleur for this question. I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong. Another awesome musician, go check her out. I don't know if I'm late, but what was your most awkward experience with people after posting your music online? I think the most awkward thing, I guess, is just people coming up to me and being like,
"Oh, sing me something. You're the boy who sings now." Like,
and that stuff is kind of just funny to me now, but I think back then when I was still super like uncomfortable and like nervous about music and stuff, I was just like,
"Don't tell me to sing."
But yeah, overall people have been really supportive and really awesome about me posting music stuff, and I appreciate all of you. So the last question of the Q&A, thank you all for the questions, we'll do another one soon, is Thomas Padrono setup video. That will be the next video. I'll show you guys my setup, my little bedroom studio where I make everything, and what I use to make it. So that'll be up next. Appreciate you all. Go listen to my music down in the description if you haven't heard it, and if you have, I don't know, show your dog, show your mom, show your coworker. My Patreon is linked below. I have some unreleased songs on there that no one has ever heard, and you could go hear them right now. It's like $1 a month to support me if you want, and that would help me a lot, and it would also be really cool. Go check out my social media. Links are all in the description. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.